Going on, guys? Today I'm showing you my 1.7 DZ solo build. Now for this build, I will soon, after this video, be posting a video of me with gameplay with the build, so you can see how it goes. Let's get straight into it. Alright, for the guns, my primary, I'm using the LVOAC, which is, in my opinion, the best assault rifle in the game. It's got 19% enemy armor damage with 18.9k base. It's got forget me if I'm wrong, but 897 RPM. Yeah, 97 RPM. The talents on this gun is brutal, responsive, and adapt. You could go adapt, responsive, or deadly, whichever one I would go deadly, but I didn't get the chance. For the magazine, I'm using this extended mag, which gives me the plus rate of fire, which brings my RPM up. That's the magazine. Just the scope. The loud vent brake, which gives me critical hit damage. And then the underbarrel. All this is critical hit damage. For my secondary, I'm using the Navy MP5. You can use MP7 or the Midas or any kind of like lightweight, fast rate of fire gun. Once again, I am using that extended mag, which gives me the rate of fire. So it tops it out at 840, 44. Yeah. It's got 17.4k base with fierce, hurried, and deadly. Hurried, I would say you need on it. Deadly, if you want it. I mean, you could go hurried, responsive, or adapt, whichever one. Doesn't matter. There's the magazine, same one. Same scope. Is it? Hold on. Yeah, same scope. There's the vent brake, which gives me critical hit damage once again. I went stability on this last one to keep it stable, because it does like to move a lot. Alright, for my chest piece, for my secondary is the Centurion, the 28.2k base. Expert, competent. There's the attachments again. For the chest piece, I'm using a Barrett's bulletproof vest, rolled on firearms, with skill haste and health, and ammo capacity, which is in my opinion god roll. And you get that Barrett's bulletproof talent, which is a skill to cooldown talent. You can read that. And I got a firearms with skill haste and another firearms with skill haste. For the backpack, you're gonna need this backpack. If you don't already have the ninja backpack, you need to get it. You could, this build, you could go invincible or specialized, but you won't get that extra gear set bonus for the tactician, D3, and Banshee. So yeah, you need this backpack. Try to get it. I have two I've gotten in the span of 3 days. I got one from Incursion and another one from an Incursion, the exotic caches. Yeah, just save up your exotic caches and I just open them at whole, and usually I get some good stuff. Or you can get it from the weekly. They're starting to pour out for me right now. This one is rolled on firearms and health with bleed resistance. Sorry. No, this is a pretty good roll. My other one is rolled on electronics, which I use for my tactician build. I'm using a firearms with skill haste, and then 2 self-heal first aid mods. Better if you have the 6.0 ones. I only have like one of those. For the mask, I'm using a tactician mask, which is rolled on electronics and skill power, rare resistance. And it's got firearms mod with skill power. I'll explain to you later why I put the skill power, not skill haste. For the knee pads, I'm using the D3 FNC knee pads, which is rolled on firearms and skill power. You could roll that skill power for health if you wanted to, but it gives you more overheal. I got blind deaf resistance, disrupt resistance, and bleed resistance. And the mods on this one is stamina with skill haste, performance with self heal 6.0. I went with stamina because my health was a little squishy. For gloves, some pretty hard gloves to come by. Banshee gloves, rolled on electronics with marksman rifle damage and skill haste and critical hit chance. Now, if you're wondering why I have marksman rifle damage, it's because I didn't get the chance to change it. But if you do come across some gloves, roll the marksman rifle for assault. But if it's already rolled on firearms, that's great. You can keep this glove on firearms, and then you can change this for keep this on skill, so it'll balance out. That's my gloves. I have a sturdy holster with firearms. I am looking for a new holster, preferably Banshee, so I get the 3-piece for auto cover. I got sturdy, which is good for now. Pretty good talent. It's rolled with firearms, skill haste, and a first aid alley heal. I would have stealth, but I ran out. Alright, so let me get back to the knee pads that I was talking about. The reason I use the stamina mod is because, what am I talking about? Here we go. The reason I use the firearms mod with skill power is because my skill haste already maxes out at 50%. So if you were to put skill haste on this mask for a mod, it'd be pointless because it's already maxed out. So I just put skill power that to give me more heals. Now, if you don't already know, the Ninja Backpack gives you an extra gear set. So say you have like one Banshee, now you have two. You have one Tactician, now you have two. That's why I got the 50%. It's because of the plus 15% skill haste. And then the D3 gives me protection from elites. So when you're in Dark Zone, trying to kill some players, and you got NPCs shooting at you. And then the Banshee 2-piece gives me the looted DC funds. Alright, so for the character, I got critical hit damage 25% with headshot damage 100%. Now I would rather have critical hit damage than headshot damage, but that's just how my build works right now. So if you can, get more critical hit damage. Once again, skill haste 50%, the max you can get. My toughness is at 270,000 with 185 max health. You could go with one or two stamina mods or firearms mods with health, but if you do that, you're not going to be able to get that skill haste. So say you put 2 on here, you'll probably be at 200k max health, which isn't much of a difference, but your skill haste will go down by 6%. So it'll be 46, or no, my fault, 44. Alright, let's get into the talents and abilities. So, let's do the talents first. So we got critical save, which is pretty good, So you are using it because you're going solo. You got strike back, which is a really good cooldown skill talent. You got precision, which is really good. And then on the move, which every solo DZ player pretty much uses. So this is a must. Alright, for the skills, I'm using Overdose, which gives me 179k regen, soft heal. And I'm running Immunizer. You could run Pulse, but lately I've been running the people in the D zone that like to, throw nades, give me bleed status effect, shock me, EMP me, um, flame turrets. It's just, yeah, keeps you good. But if you ever feel that people aren't really doing it, you can go ahead and switch back to your pulse. So I'm using Recov. You can use Recov or Survivor. Both work. Do not use Tactical. Alright, so like I said in the beginning of the video, I am going to be posting a video soon on the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.